All right. So now I am going to do the varnishing for this. I'm going to do the varnishing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this actually even at a more odd angle. I like to work like this. It's very hard for me to brush it vertically and do it very well. But if it's a little more left to right, it's easier for me. If I found at an angle, I like that best. That's just me. I mean, you could do it this way. Whatever seems natural for you, it's easier for you to do it this way, you can. It's just very hard to go up and down and do it very smoothly.
Yeah, I agree.
So I like to have it maybe at an angle. We'll have it about like that. And I have my matte medium or matte varnish here in a little cup, and the cup will help me to get a good even amount. You know, so if you put it on your palette, it's going to be very hard. I would recommend using some sort of a cup to hold it. And then whatever you don't use, you can always dump back into your container. And I like to spray the brush a little bit just to get it wet, help that paint to, or the varnish to get on there quicker and get a good even coat. And then I like to have a rag where I can wipe off any excess varnish off of my brush if necessary, and also off the edge of the canvas. Now, another thing to keep in mind too is you're going to have a thicker coat usually on the side you start from. So I'm starting from the left side here, going this way. This is where it's probably going to be a little bit thicker. And so with that, if you have darker areas, like it's darker up in this side of the painting, I want that to be on this side and not on this side. So if I had it flipped around, then I would have the thicker side here. And if I have any streaks, they're going to be more apparent where it's thicker. And the streaks would then cover over my dark areas. You're not going to see the streaks on light areas. You're going to see it on the dark. So we'll flip it around, if that makes sense. And we will have the dark area on this side. And I'm going to work from top down, you know, just like painting a house. Get a good even coat. Dip the brush right in like so. Just like that. And we just get a nice even coat. Dip again. Meet over to where you left off, finish it, and then give it one final smoothing stroke. Now we're going to go into the next one. Work across, halfway down, glide it across, smooth it out, smooth it out. You don't want to overbrush it.
No, I know.
Otherwise, you will have more streaks than what you want.
It becomes sticky pretty quick.
It does. Okay, and just like so. Halfway, meet together, finish it. Okay, halfway. Needed to dip with a little bit more there. Okay. Halfway, dip a little more. Smooth it across. I had a little bit too much on the brush, so I had to wipe some off. Okay. Halfway, across, smooth this out. I still have maybe a little too much right here. Smooth that out a little more. And this would be the final one, which isn't quite one width of a stroke, but we'll finish that off here. And we'll have to call that good and pray that it dries smooth. The Lord help it to dry smooth in Jesus' name.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if there's any excess on the side, I like to kind of wipe that off. You'll tend to have that on this side here, the side you started from. You can use a brush. If that works better for you, you can actually just kind of wipe it off with a flat edge brush, whatever works. I mean, your frame would cover that up. It's just you don't want to have a big blob of it on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Helps it to dry faster too that way. Okay. So this is how we do that. And I'm just going to tilt the table a little more. Move this out. Just get that little flatter for drying.
Don't touch it.
And that's it. So it's going to take probably an hour or two at least to dry. And I'll show you guys how it all turned out.
Oh, thanks, Matt.
Yeah, you're welcome, Deborah. So
that looks amazing.
Well, thank you so much. It was my pleasure to be able to paint this and show you guys this particular portrait of my wife. I'm thinking I might give that as a gift to my mother-in-law or something. So
yeah, I think she'd love it.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm gonna stop here unless you have any questions on anything. Did you have any questions on the varnishing process?
No, thank you.
Okay.
And I just want to say thank you for the class and everything you showed everybody. You know, I'm sure those students that aren't here right now.
Yeah.
I lost you for a moment. They would want to say, I've got a thunderstorm going on, so I'm probably losing you.
Okay.
But thank you so much, Matt. It's been amazing.
Well, you're welcome, Deborah. My pleasure. I'll keep in touch on the progress of your portrait. Let me know if I can do any critiques or anything, and I'll be happy to help you. I'm going to let you go. I think I might hear thunder.
Yes, it's pretty close.
Okay.
Thank you again.
All right. Have a great day, Deborah.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Your portrait is beautiful. She's going to love it.
Thank you so much.